Hi, it's me again with CorelDraw Tips and Tricks. Just playing around and came up with this design. It's pretty cool. Now I use the extrude tool, but I'm not going to use the extrude tool this time. I'm going to make I'm going to make a perfect ellipse, and then I'm going to take the pick tool and I'm going to skew it. So I got kind of like an oval. Then I'm going to Control D and make a duplicate and double click on the rotation, put it somewhere up in there. Let's rotate it 24 degrees. And then Control D, Control D, Control D. Because what I want one of these sections right here. So I can take my Smart Fill tool and we'll use this one right here. I'm nudged it out of the way. Let's just get rid of this. Tell you what, let's keep it in case I mess up. Now I'm going to left click, right click. And you know what? It's a good reason I kept that. Maybe if we did this one too, and left click, right click, that gives us two different parts. So if I really don't have that angle that I wanted that flat part. So without using the extrude tool, what I'm going to do is, you know what, I'm going to just take this away and I'm going to get my 3-point curve line. I'm just playing here, folks, so bear with me. Yeah, we'll call that good. Now I'm going to take a 2-point line, and I'm going to go from there to there. Now what I do, I want to mimic that line. The only problem is it kind of put it together, so we're going to grab the shape tool, and we're going to right-click, and we're going to break it apart. Now I can just grab, well, if I go to Object, well, I should be able to break it apart. Well, regardless, I'm going to make a duplicate of it, and I'm going to put that right there. Because what that's going to do, if I use that node, it's going to give me the same length of line. Now I can, see that is broken apart, so I can take the Virtual Segment Delete key and delete that line. I can actually delete that line. I don't want that line or that line or that line. And now we can take a 2-point line, and these will be kind of symmetrical. That looks pretty good. I don't like, it's a little bit fat. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take my Smart Fill tool. I'm going to go ahead and use blue on the outside. I'm going to use a light gray on the inside and a light gray on the outside. Well, you know what? I'm going to make the outside a darker black. Now I'm going to take this gray and use the interactive fill tool and maybe go this way and add a little black. I think the other one I used quite a bit of colors on the other one. Yeah, I like my first one a lot better now that I see that. The extrude tool did a good job. So I'm going to grab this one now. So always take your pick tool and grab the one you want to do before you get your interactive fill tool. Now let's just add some colors. We'll go ahead and put blue at the end. We'll put a light blue in the middle. We'll put a green on in between them. We'll put a yellow there and maybe a red. And as always, you can take the interactive fill tool and smooth it out, and it kind of changes, kind of blends the colors together. Now let's Control G to group, Control D to duplicate. Double click on it and move our rotation to that node. It should be 24 degrees ought to work. Well, it's kind of not really. So let's go 30 and see what happens. 36. It's got to be divisible by 360. Control D and make a duplicate, 72. So the extrude tool really worked a lot better. Now, that looks pretty good though. Let's group it together, Control G, hit P, put it in the center of the page. Let's go ahead and let's take a black box. Nah, black's going to blend in with that black there. So let's use a purple. Go up to Object, Order, Back a Page. Pretty nice. I like my first one better. And It's more solid. Maybe I'll do a second video and use the extrude tool. Anyway, I hope that helped just a little bit. Thank you for watching.